Hi, I'm Michelle Zia. This video highlights the facade of protections for employees of the National Park Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and the U.S. Forest Service. These parks, lands, and forest folks seem to share similar preservation and protection values. The unique dedication to those careers, remember, most aren't just jobs, they're careers, missions, passions, lifelong goals. They all face similar rampant employee abuse with absolutely no protection. With decades of hidden harm and false safeguards like EEO and OIG, the damage goes deep. Systemic failure to provide federally required protections to agency personnel for so long has left a hopeless and unsafe workplace. Failure to follow its own policies regarding harassment, retaliation, improper hiring, and discrimination, for example, NPS gives bad actors free rein to harm people and parks. These insecure, self-centered, narcissistic powermongers remain, toxifying the agency while top-notch personnel calling out wrongdoers are removed. The lifeblood of the NPS, its most dedicated staff, is slowly being drained, again leaving a weak and failing taxpayer-supported organization. Not all NPS managers or people with the ability to make decisions that affect careers are bad. Only people who are exploiting power and the loyalty of employees. Only leaders protecting abusive wrongdoers. Should this occur with you, let's expose by far the most common abuse of power causing significant injury, including suicide, to staff in parks, lands, and forests across the nation. Retaliation. Specifically, retaliation with agency cover-up and further assault. I'll use this rampant issue to illustrate what happens to most employees when they're victim to significant harm from an individual in the work environment. For example, if your boss is retaliating, you might speak with your second-level supervisor. Unfortunately, they ultimately can't be trusted. Every time, any NPS employee will default, whether on their own or by the force of others above, protect the agency over you. Every time. The force from on high is too strong. Everyone knows that those who support employees who speak up also face retaliation. Staff is schooled by example and experience how to protect the agency or risk their own jobs. It is a part of the culture. If they do not, they also become a disposable employee. Park, forest, land people are told there are thousands waiting to take their place. They don't feel safe. They really don't feel safe if something bad happens to them through no fault of their own at the hands of another staff member. All employees are ingrained with the knowledge that they will not be supported if they complain about almost anything. They should feel lucky to have these elite jobs and not gripe. They all learn that historically EEO, OIG, MSPB, OSC, and others always work to keep the agency in good light because they are paid by the agency. They are not your friends.